Am I pissed and just a little upset? You daggone right. And after you see this, you should be too. Apparently, Elon Musk and a few others has been looking into where our tax dollars had been spent during the Biden Democratic administration. And honey, some of the stuff they came across will make you do a side eye for real. Check this out.
Also recently identified over $240 million in NIH grants for transgender animal experiments, including $26 million in active funding. Some of these tests, as the chairwoman mentioned, examine the effects of party drugs on animals injected with testosterone and how hormones used for human gender transitions impact the size and shape of animals' genitals. How does this translate to helping the average American? Shockingly, 95% of this funding came from Dr. Fauci's NIAID. Speaking of Dr. Fauci, our group is perhaps best known for exposing his and USAID's funding for dangerous gain-of-function animal experiments at the Wuhan lab.
Really, America? But guess what, y'all? That ain't it. Check this one out.
Last year, the White Coat Waste Project exposed more than $10 million in taxpayer funds that were spent creating transgender mice, rats, and monkeys. These DEI grants funded painful and deadly transgender experiments that forced lab animals to undergo invasive surgeries and hormone therapies at universities across the country. For example, the Biden-Harris administration spent $2.5 million taxpayer dollars to study the fertility of transgender mice. Let that sink in. We spent over $2 million studying the fertility of transgender mice. $1.1 million was spent to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapies to mimic transgender men were more likely to overdose on a party drug, commonly used in the LGBTQ community to induce drug-fueled what's called, quote, chemsex. I asked my staff what was chemsex and the chemical, and I guess it's something called GHB, which is a date rape drug, and also a drug that's used recreationally. So we spent over $1 million to find out if female rats receiving testosterone therapy were more likely to overdose on a date rape drug. Like, that's what your taxpayer dollars were being spent on.
America, are you upset, a little pissed off, a little disturbed, just to find out two examples of where our tax dollars have been going in the last administration? Now, honey, this is only a drop in the bucket. There are plenty more things that I came across to find out where our tax dollars have been going. And honey, it is not a great thing. And I guess this one just bothered me a little more than some of the rest of them because this one involved animals. Animals are innocent, y'all. They don't act. We bother them. They don't bother us. Okay. So America, there's so much more places that we can use our money. How about putting money into some research to find out how we can get the prices of groceries down? How about putting some money in to get rid of all this crime? Okay, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But anyway, y'all, I just had to share that with some of you. Maybe you all have heard about it and maybe you have not. Y'all, we got to pray for America. Child, yeah. Anyway, y'all like, share, subscribe, and follow. And you already know that I will see you later.